Hey friends, this is Pastor Tim, and we've been trying to do some fun stuff on Instagram lately, and this is another one. I think yesterday we had a little bit of time where we made some crepes and Maggie helped me out with that. Today I want to show you how to make whipped coffee. It's been a little bit of a phenomenon lately across the web, and so I thought it would be worth taking a little time and having some fun. With the weekend happening all around us, having a little extra time to serve your family, to do something like that is just great. And here's a neat, an exciting kind of fun little treat that you can make up and use a variety of ways. So I want to dive in and show you how to make it, and then we'll talk as we work. 3 simple ingredients that really are the core of this as we begin putting it together. It's instant coffee, and we're using just Nescafe. It's a simple, classic recipe, easy to use, and then pure granulated sugar, and then hot water. And that's all we're putting together. Most recipes that I looked at said 2 tablespoons of each, but that's kind of a single serving size, and I'm going to give you a little bit bigger. There are 16 tablespoons in a cup, so I went with a half a cup recipe, so 8 tablespoons of each, but it was easier to measure out half cups. So very simply, we're going to take the half cup of sugar, pour it in our bowl, and then we're going to take the half cup of our instant coffee, pour it in our bowl, and then we are going to take our hot water. This is just a cup of hot water. I put it in the microwave for 2 or 3 minutes. It started boiling, and that was enough. Now I'm going to kind of keep it at an angle and try to keep everything coming down because it's going to be easier for me to mix it and keep everything together on one side. Now you can whisk this by hand, but it takes 400 or 500 whisks in order to get the effect that you're looking for. But I'm gonna use my little mixer because it's simple, easy, and fast. So all my 3 ingredients are together, and I'm simply going to put it in, and I'm gonna start slowly mixing it. Now as we go through this, I wanna remind you, we're in Genesis with our Bible reading. I hope you're keeping up with that. This weekend, Pastor Allen's gonna give us some more assignments. We've been doing Daniel, Nehemiah, and Esther with some extra reading for this week. So pay attention to that, and if you haven't read any of it, then start working on it. Now as it begins to mix and solidify, I'm gonna turn my speed up just a little bit, just a little at a time, just so that it doesn't make a big mess like that. I'm gonna pull it back down until it thickens up.
5 minutes later.
Now I think that'll be enough for our demonstration. I think that'll be all that we need to worry about. You could whip it a little bit more than that, and it definitely would keep up. But then you wanna get ready to prepare it. So I've been taking just a cup, and I'm just got like half a cup of milk. Whatever kind of milk that you drink, it can be the oat milk, soy milk, or just regular milk. And then you're going to begin to scoop it in. You wanna put a little bit of ice, actually. And the ice will help it kind of solidify. And then you begin to scoop it in and just fill it up. And this is basically gonna be your coffee whip that now you've got your cup ready to go. And then you start just mixing it in. And you have a delicious coffee treat. Now that's not the only way that you can use this. I'm only serving myself, so I'm not worried about licking my fingers. If you're serving other people, be aware of that. Now if you were I'm gonna use this, I made a big batch, so I'm actually going to scoop in to a plain cup, just the whipped coffee, and I'm gonna put this in the freezer, and I'm gonna have a coffee ice cream treat later on. So I got a smaller cup, and you could do this in small sizes and have them set up, freeze it, and you have a little treat to dig into later on in the day. You can also take this cup and you could take a little bit in a small container, and as you go through, it's a great dip. So you could dip apples or cookies, whatever kind of treats, and it's a delicious thing to add to that. Sweet and tasty and a little bit of fun. So a lot of different uses that you can pull together and have a little whipped coffee. So make a little batch, serve your family, personalize it, customize it. If you want, add some flavor like vanilla or almond extract. Add some things in to make it natural. And you don't need whipped cream to garnish it because it's set. So drop a little sprinkle of chocolate or a strawberry on top. And I hope you have a great weekend. It's good to spend some time with you. God bless.